Yesterday was my worst day in a long time. It was horrible. My dogs, I got two dogs, and one of my dogs was just so unruly. I made a correction with my dog. And so the lady across, like all the way on the other side, she was like, "Stop it." I said, "Do you want the dog? Are you going to take care of the dog? Are you going to pay me for the dog? The dog is doing wrong and I'm making a correction." And then I call her a bleach blonde. So she's like, "Why are you attacking me? Isn't that your hair color? Your hair color is bleach blonde. That's what's on your head. So that's not an attack. That's what I see." Okay. Now, if you don't like your hair color, insecurity. And attacking you, I'm defending myself because you're yelling at me and not minding your business. And I told her to mind her business. Who she thinks she is, trying to check me on my dog. My dog is well fed, not mistreated. But if my dog gets out of hand, I will correct my dog. This is a medium. I like the little flaps at the front. Cute. It's cute. It's a little bit too flowery for me at the top. I think if it was like all black at the top and maybe like scattered flowers here and there, it would look a little bit better. I got this at the homeless inn charity out in the street. You have a lot of issues with dogs. Have more than two dogs, you can't get into a lot of homeless shelters. Dogs bark. My dogs are terrible. So my dogs are unruly most of the time. They bark loudly. One of my dogs is guarding me. It's just over the top. And so we get booted out of most places. I got into it with the lady on the street. Then I go to the bread line, food bank, and I get booted out of there because they're so loud. Like, they were on the street. I had to sign the sheet, go in, wait. And then on the street, they were loud. So somebody complained on. I had the police called on me from dogs being loud. Now, people here, it's like 1 in 5 people out here have dogs, but they don't like to hear dogs. So some dogs have muzzles. Well, if your dog is loud, they'll call the cops on you. 50. They'll call 50 on you and animal control. So back to that day yesterday, I was in the food bank and the guy was like, "You need to hurry up." I'm like, getting my food because, you know, the stamps was cut. Yes, the food stamps was cut in United States. If you don't get food stamps, you're homeless, you don't have no money, moolah, then you have to go to the bread line. You got to go to the food bank.
Oh,
or
no.
You got to go to both because a lot of times the stamps are not enough to cover you. My circumstances, I told you what happened to me is different. I can't go and say I got juju on my life and that's why I can't get a job. Like, ma'am, I want to direct you to the nearest facility. Okay, until this is over, I have to survive. I'm in a totally different state than when I was born, where I spent 7 years. I'm on the other side of the United States. So I got to do what I got to do. Well, right there, U.S. Different sizes and different to the country. Come here. Is a zipper to this? So the dog situation excludes me from doing a lot of things. I'm not just gonna give away my dog. One time I was able to get into like a shelter. However, I got to the door, it was like one dog only. So I couldn't get my dog away that fast, but I did try because I was tired of being in the street. So I was like, "Anybody want a dog?" I wasn't able to get my dog away fast enough. I had like 30 minutes and the facility was like, you couldn't bring food in. It was a whole bunch of people. It was like more like a penitentiary system, but they monitor everything. You only had 2 bags. So I didn't get in there, and then I was on the street for like months after. So in total, I've been without a home since February, 9 to 10 months.
Oh,
and
no.
On the streets, summer into winter. Okay, and I'm still here. Yesterday was just like a low point for me because I was like, I just can't catch a break. I have all of this. Like, I'm trying so hard to keep filming my show. I'm low on gas. I'm having problems with people. You know, you're tired of people. You get tired of being in the scene. Get tired of being in public. Now food. I got food is an issue now. Those people that was complaining about people be on welfare getting stamps. They on TV complaining, begging for those food stamps. Okay, you see how that works. box. Yeah. See how important that is. But anyway, yes, I like my fit. I love it. I was shocked that I got this out the homeless bin. This is my last year. I like it. This is from Shein, a 3XL. I'm gonna change it. This down has a slip. This is how it looks up close. As you, very light material. Make it really quick when I'm outside. A lot of distractions, a lot of people that's loud, a lot of people that want to be in a video, a lot of people that plays music in the background. I had a really trying day in my feelings, and then someone made me feel better, so that was great. And today is a new day, so hopefully it goes better. When it comes to my community, a lot of haters, people that just stop you and just say negative things. And that's why I'm not really a part of my community like that anymore. I don't like the negativity. It's always loud and apparent. I'm gonna wrap this up and move it to where I can talk and not haul ass on me. I was in like a work location, and it was getting up and just starting talking and playing music. It was just distracting. Film outside. When I first got really popular, before all the juju happened and all the other drama, that was probably like 2 years ago. I had a lot of people, when I would go outside, they're like, yeah, the girl from TikTok. And I'm like, I've never been on TikTok, but they saw my videos and they wanted to be in the video. They wanted to, oh my gosh, like people get so starstruck on, if you on social media, think you rich, you just are basically a target. I'm going to be abundant, I'm going to be prosperous, and today is going to be a better day. That's my affirmation is, don't film me. I was unauthorized and taken by a stranger that I don't know, and with the bad weave ponytail. So that girl down there with the weave ponytail, and she filmed me without my permission. That is why I don't like to film outside, because people like that, they put your stuff out and you didn't authorize them to put it out. So she's being nosy. And it was a woman, as usual.